Well, I did it again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steph and this is Ordinary Plant Girl. If you are new here, thanks for clicking on this video, and if you are returning, thank you so much for spending more of your time with me. Last week, I was browsing through some of my favorite online plant stores locally because, you know, it's almost winter, it's cold out there. I don't even know what time it was. It was later, maybe 10, 11 o'clock at night when I decided to check the North Shore Tropicals website. And lo and behold, did I see that the mystery boxes were back. Why did I do it again? Because it's honestly some of the most fun that I have. It's not saying much, but I went ahead and I ordered the mystery box. I can't even remember what I was looking for. I was looking for a filler plant, probably for one of many of the plants that I have, but I was just browsing to see what she had in stock. I saw the mystery boxes and that was just it. In the cart, ordered, and away we went. The next day, when I was on Instagram, because I haven't been on it very much lately with Christmas. I'm on Instagram and I saw the North Shore Tropicals story saying that the mystery box was back, and I ordered it, and I had to comment on it right away when I saw it. And I didn't realize, I guess not that I really would, but that Lauren must pay attention to who orders what. Because I had made a comment about how I had seen the mystery box and I'd ordered it again. And she had come back and she had actually said that she didn't know what she'd be able to give me that weren't duplicates of what I already had. So, I mean, I thought about it. I was like, well, how do you really pay that much attention that you know, like, kind of what I've ordered? I don't know how it works on the business end of it for her. So anyway, I don't care if I get duplicates because I do have many experiments for my own curiosity that I'm planning for the new year. So if I get duplicates, I will either be using them as filler plants or I will be using them in these experiments that I'm doing. And it doesn't matter to me. And there's always going to be something in there that I either didn't know I wanted, didn't want, but that I was going to be able to try, or that I absolutely wanted and never ordered. And that is actually just kind of the case with what happened with this order. So, unfortunately, I can't do the actual unboxing with you because I was actually out when the box got dropped off, and when I came home, it was outside, it was cold out. The first thing I did was I came in and I just unboxed them and let them like warm up. I wanted to check them out. It was really just an overnight thing, so I knew that they were going to be fine. But I did. It's not as cold as it could be for this time of year, but still I was just, okay, we're just going to do this, take them all out. So I've actually had them for a couple of days now. And now I'm just going to show you what it was that I received. There is actually one, well, yeah, there's one that I'm kind of guessing at what it is, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. But anyway, I'm going to start off this little show, and I can definitely tell you that there's one in here that I have wanted forever and never ordered. Okay, so let's start with the littlest ones. And I'm going to tell you right now that this is a duplicate, but I'm okay with it because I actually got one of these in the last mystery box. And it's kind of cool that now there's two of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I might just let them grow for a while because they are seedlings before I decide to do anything with them. But here I have another Crystallineum Magnificum Forgetii Luxuriance Cross. So it's just as cute as the last one that I got, which still has a leaf that just won't unfurl. and it's cloached. And the leaf gets a little bit taller every now and then, but it's just not unfurling. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just letting it do its thing. But now I have two. I'm gonna figure out as they grow, maybe in the spring, we'll see how they do. I will try something with them. Who knows? I should get ideas by then. But yeah, so there's that little Crystallineum magnificum forgetii luxuriance cross. The next small little one I got, which was one that, yes, I've been looking for one, and I knew that she had them on the website every now and then, but I didn't pull the trigger because there was always something that I wanted more. But I'm so happy that I got this one in there because, you know, my Epipremnum pothos collection can just keep getting bigger because I love them. So this is a little baby Manjula pothos, and I'm so excited for that. I love the coloring on this little leaf right here. It's so cute. I do have to say that when I first opened it, I was like, what the hell is that? And then I thought about it, and I knew that she had Manjulas on the website. I just didn't know how big they were. But I mean, that's totally what this is. I kind of went to the website afterwards just to double check, and it is a Manjula. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. So as far as my trailing plant collection, I don't think I have anything this small that I didn't propagate myself. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one grows. I hear that sometimes they're slow growers. I guess it really does depend on your conditions. All of my trailing plants seem to be doing very well, regardless of what I do with them. So I'm hoping that this is actually no exception to that rule. I'm trying really hard to keep track, make sure, because it is in moss. I am trying to make sure that I don't let the moss dry out completely, even though I know that the Epipremnums can handle a little bit of a drought period. Because it's so small, I just want to make sure that I don't do that. And I'm going to keep you guys updated on this one because it's so cute. It's the cutest. One of the cutest. I'm losing myself here. Okay, so that is the Manjula. Next, now this is the one where I'm like, what are you? And the only reason why that is because so many Philodendron seedlings, or sorry, so many velvety Philodendron seedlings could possibly look like this. But I'm gonna take a guess, and I'm going to say that this is a baby Philodendron splendid. And that is actually one of the filler plants that I was looking for. I do have a splendid. It's interesting. When I got the splendid, I had put it on a lazy moss pole, and then as it grew to be taller than the pole, I did cut it and then plant the top back into the bottom of the pot. But since then, since I've made the shift into a different space, it's been a little bit difficult. It doesn't really, it's like it's trying to grow, but it's not succeeding. I know there's no pests on it. I have completely maintained that. It just, I don't know if it's a light thing. Anyway, it is staked, and what I wanted to do was I did want to add another one to that pot. But now I'm wondering, because there are two in that pot, now I'm wondering if I could actually take this and try something a little different. I am currently experimenting with pawn a little bit, so you will see a video on that. I did already film it, tried to edit it, and just something was missing for me. So I'm trying to put all of that together and make it entertaining for you guys. But until then, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this little one. I'm pretty sure it's a splendid. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my guess. And hopefully I can find something interesting to do with this one. So that's 3 down. Oh, I didn't tell you that I did get 7 plants in this order. So that was great. Now the next one is a plant that I do have. It's a Hoya, but I had gotten a cutting from Grania at Jungle Flowers Canada. She had sent me a cutting of this particular Hoya, and now I have something to make a fuller pot with, so I'm very excited about that. So this is the Hoya rosita. You can see that there. One of the things I love about this Hoya is how it's got the, I don't know if you're going to be able to see them, if it's going to pick up on camera okay, but you can see the leaves have a dark margin around the outside of each leaf, and that's one of the things that I love about this plant. I'm so happy to have like a little bit of more of a trailing specimen, and I'm going to put both of them together. Where is that one? I think it's over there. So the one that I got from Grania, when I originally got it, it had 2 leaves, and now it has 4. With the change in the season, it has slowed down a little, and it's not underneath the grow light that it was before. It currently sits in front of my TV. I've kind of shifted plants around, but after this one is acclimated, I am going to add this one to the pot and just have a little bit of something fuller going on. I'm not sure if I'm going to trellis it or not. I feel like I want it to hang. I only seem to trellis the Hoyas for me that have big leaves because I don't want them to be weighed, like to weigh the plant down. Does that make any sense? Weigh the plant down? Anyway, the smaller leaved Hoyas, I do actually like to leave them hanging. So I'm going to do that with the rosita as well. And I can't wait to get that into the other pot to make a fuller pot of it. It's going to be so cool. Okay, Hoya rosita. Next is another Hoya, and this is the one that I have always wanted and never ordered. So for it to be in this box, it was almost like I'm complete now. And considering that it's a Hoya, and I'm not big with Hoyas, but when I first started getting into Hoyas, this was one of the ones that I really liked. I loved the look of the leaves. And I've actually found that I've grown, what's the word I'm looking for? We're just gonna scratch that. I enjoy the Hoyas that have this type of leaf. So that being said, I finally got just a Hoya obavada. Look at her. Look at that splash on that leaf. I've always wanted, I don't know what it is about it. I have a variegated one that I also got from North Shore Tropicals like 2 years ago, and I swear the entire time I've had it, it's grown 2 leaves. I have checked it for pests, and then seriously, after the whole flat mite thing came out, I checked it for that as well, and it's got nothing. So what I actually did with that one is I cut it. I took 2 cuttings off of it, and it started to grow a new leaf finally. And then the leaf shriveled up and died. That's when I started thinking about the flat mites. But I don't have issues with any of my other Hoyas, so I feel like if flat mites was an issue, it would have already moved on to most of not only my Hoya collection, but anything that those Hoyas were near. And all of my Hoyas are growing really, really well, and I have no other problems. Just that one. Don't know what it is. So to add this to my Hoya collection is just, it's everything. It's everything to me. I'm so excited that I have this, and I'm sorry, you can't go wrong with a mystery box, even if you get duplicates. If you don't want those extra plants for the price of, you know, the box itself, give them to a friend. Find something, fill other plants with them. That is completely my objective when I get the mystery box. Yes, it is a complete and utter bonus if I get plants that I love in duplicate. I have absolutely no issue with that. Like this next one. So this, now if you've been around here for a while, you already know that I have 2 of these. I had gotten one from North Shore Tropicals. I had gotten one from Rheum. And for some reason, I don't know if it's a me thing, this one is actually going to be the one that tells me. But with both of those, I pretty much lost every leaf that it had. They had. I've had to grow them back from just the stolons. Stolen, that should give you a hint. I've had to grow them back from those, and they are growing slowly, but they are growing. At this point, they are still babies, but now I get to add another Philodendron gloriosum to the family. So now I got 3. I have absolutely no problem with this. What I would actually like to do with all 3 of them, I do have to wait until the smaller ones. I've got my baby G, and then I've got the other one, which surprisingly is starting to really, really grow in kind of a little bit of a dark corner. I don't know why that is. What I would like to do is plant them all together in a long box. I've already got the long box for them, but I mean, it's going to be a while before they get to the point where I can put all 3 of them in there. But just fingers crossed, like look at this leaf. I don't know what it was about my conditions or the acclimation process for both of those other gloriosums that have made them so hard to live in my household. I don't know why. The thing is though, is there's probably got to be 2 of the hardest fighting to grow plants that I have in my collection. Those 2 do not give up. And as much as people say they're easy, and I mean really they are, even at this point of them, you know, dying and coming back, they've been really easy plants. I don't know why. So we're gonna see if this one, you know, decides to kick the bucket too and grow back. I mean, if I have to start them all from itty bitty tiny little things. I mean, one of them, Baby G, was like, I had a stolen about that big. And she fought, I did everything for that one. She fought, her leaves are getting bigger right now. They might be half the size of this. I've got one that's unfurling right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna see how, like, what happens if, since I am experimenting with pon, maybe you can go in there. There's no way I'm not shifting any mediums for the other 2 whatsoever. I'm not even going to touch them. They can live in there for as long as possible. But this guy, we're gonna see how my experience with pon goes, and then I will figure out if that's something that I'm gonna do. But yeah, I will keep you posted. That brings us to the last one, and I'm very excited about this one too, and it's beautiful. This is the last one. This is also the biggest one out of all of them, and it is also a part of a growing collection of plants that I never thought I would have. And we're not talking about the anthuriums, because I definitely never thought I was going to have those. But this one here is my anthurium, see, anthurium's on the brain, Alocasia green shield. So look at that. Look at that leaf. Oh. And this one. It's so pretty. I even have a new, oh, hey now. Got a new leaf coming out right here. Yes, she is. So as far as alocasias go, I never thought that I would have the amount of alocasias that I do. I mean, with this one, I think I have 15 alocasias, and only one of them has had a problem with spider mites. Currently, it is growing new leaves, but the Alocasia stingray with the spider mites, it's seriously the only plant in my entire collection of 150 or so plants that will get spider mites. The only one. So this one is going to stay well away from that one. Although the spider mites actually don't cause a lot of damage because I do get to them quickly enough. I am like seriously the plant shower person, and I shower my plants in stages. My next plant chore video, that's what you're gonna see. My shower currently has about 12 Hoyas in it because I just watered and sprayed them all down, because spraying them all down, whether they have pests or not, is something that I do every time I water them. Just for me as a preventative, because thrips were a nightmare, and I still have, actually, I can't even say that, because I bought Dr. Doom for my Monstera deliciosa, which is the one that is just, the thrips won't leave alone. And as you can see, I don't know how we ended up into a pest issue. So I'll just say this quick. So my Monstera deliciosa does sit back here behind me, and it is actually above my Rojo Congo, my green apple Congo, and right behind me is a regular green Congo. On top of that, I do have, just kind of over here, I've got my Syngonium chiapense, I've got my Philodendron nangriatense, I have another Alocasia, my Alocasia poly, and I've got 2 snake plants that are tucked in back there. And for the life of me, thrips don't care about them at all. At the same time, I do spray them down on a regular basis. I don't have to water the big ladies over here very often. Maybe once a month I'm actually watering them, because they are in like 20-inch pots. I don't have to water them as much, but I do spray them down, and I just went completely off the rails there. Sorry. But yeah, so this is my Alocasia green shield. If it comes by another name, let me know. And I'm not sure if these off-color green, like, I don't know if that's normal. I will have to look up the plant, but you can kind of see through the light there the difference in the green coloring, but it's on like all of the leaves. So it makes me think that that is kind of a natural progression pattern for them. But I'm going to be excited to see how this one grows. So overall, out of the 7, I did get 3 plants that I've never had before. And I'm excited about all 3 of them. But I'm also excited about the ones that I have duplicates of, because that will give me the chance to try new things with them. So I will keep you guys updated. As we go into 2023, I'm going to be making a few changes to my content. I mean, yes, it's still all going to be about plants, but I'm going to go into a little bit more of an experimentation process. So I'm excited for that. Now I'm to the point where with some of these plants, I just want to try and push their limits a little bit and see what we can do. So anyway, that is it for me. Thank you all for being here. I hope you are all safe and well. Please like, comment, and consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.